Welcome back with another video of Stoic pathways. Have you ever wondered? In a world full of noise, distractions, and fleeting desires, there exists a woman who stands apart, a woman whose existence transcends the superficial pursuits that dominate modern life. She is not defined by the trends of today, nor by society's fleeting standards of beauty or success. Instead, she is defined by the timeless virtues she embodies, virtues that are rare in this world, and more importantly, virtues that are not inherited but cultivated through discipline, self-awareness, and wisdom. This woman is the rarest of all, the one who has embraced the core principles of Stoicism, the ancient philosophy that champions resilience, wisdom, and virtue over fleeting pleasure and material gain. These 8 virtues form the bedrock of her existence, guiding every decision, every relationship, and every action. It is because of these virtues that she remains steadfast and unshaken in a world that constantly demands her attention. Let us take a deeper look at these virtues, the very traits that make her the rarest woman in the world. 1. Wisdom. The pursuit of truth over comfort. The rarest woman seeks wisdom not for the sake of admiration, but for the sake of truth. She understands that wisdom is not just about acquiring knowledge. It is about the ability to see the world for what it truly is. She looks beyond the illusions that society creates and confronts reality with open eyes, even when it is uncomfortable. She asks questions like, what is my purpose? What do I stand for? What are the consequences of my actions? Unlike those who chase approval or blind comfort, she seeks understanding, even if it means facing difficult truths about herself or the world. In the pursuit of wisdom, she acknowledges that there is always more to learn. She is humble in the face of knowledge, and though she may know much, she remains open to new perspectives. Wisdom to her is not just intellectual, it's a way of living, a guiding force that shapes her choices and interactions with others. 2. Courage. Fear is not her master. Courage in the Stoic sense is not about rushing into battle or seeking out danger for the thrill of it. It is about confronting fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown, and acting in spite of it. The rarest woman embodies this form of courage, whether it's standing up for her beliefs in the face of opposition, making tough decisions when others hesitate, or confronting the challenges life throws her way. She does not shy away from fear. She understands that fear is a natural part of the human experience, but it does not define her. In her, courage is not about being fearless. It is about facing her fears head-on and refusing to let them control her. This is the courage that Stoic philosophers speak of, a quiet bravery that lies in knowing the nature of fear and acting with integrity, even when the outcome is uncertain. 3. Justice, a commitment to integrity. The rarest woman lives by a deep sense of justice, but this justice is not merely about righting wrongs or fighting for the law. It is about how she treats others in her daily life. It is about fairness, honesty, and integrity, whether she is dealing with her loved ones, her colleagues, or strangers. She holds herself accountable for her actions, knowing that justice begins within. She understands that true justice is rooted in empathy and respect for others. It is not about power or domination, but about equality and moral clarity. The Stoics taught that justice is about contributing to the greater good, acting with a sense of duty toward others without expecting anything in return. The rarest woman is the embodiment of this kind of justice. In her interactions, she creates harmony and fairness, ensuring that her actions reflect her highest principles. 4. Temperance, mastery, over desires. In a world that glorifies excess, the rarest woman practices temperance. She is not driven by desire for wealth, fame, or fleeting pleasures. Instead, she understands that true peace comes not from indulging in every whim, but from mastering her desires and finding satisfaction in the simple and the meaningful. Temperance is the art of restraint, the ability to pause before acting, to think before speaking, and to make choices that are aligned with long-term well-being rather than short-term gratification. The rarest woman does not drown her thoughts in distractions. Instead, she cultivates inner peace by seeking balance and moderation in all things. She finds joy in simplicity, in the richness of experiences rather than material possessions. This mastery over desires is what makes her truly free from the constant pull of the external world, free to live according to her highest values. 5. Self-control, the power of inner peace. Self-control is perhaps the most powerful expression of inner strength. The rarest woman is not ruled by her impulses. Whether it's resisting the urge to react impulsively to provocation or staying calm in stressful situations, she remains centered in herself. Through self-control, she creates space between stimulus and response, choosing her actions with intention. Stoicism teaches that we cannot control the events around us, but we can control how we respond to them. In this way, the rarest woman is an example of inner peace. Her heart and mind are unwavering, no matter what external chaos may surround her. 6. Resilience, the unshakable. Inner strength. Life is not always kind. We all face loss, disappointment, and hardship. But the rarest woman is not someone who avoids these difficulties. She meets them head-on. Her resilience is born from her understanding that suffering is a natural part of life. It is not a sign of weakness, but an opportunity for growth. She approaches hardship with patience and acceptance, trusting that every obstacle she faces is a chance to strengthen her character. Resilience is her ability to bend without breaking, to rise after every fall. This strength is not seen in grand gestures, but in quiet persistence, the refusal to be defeated by adversity. 7. Gratitude, embracing what is. The rarest woman embodies gratitude, not just for the moments of joy, but for everything that life offers, even the struggles. She understands that gratitude is not just a feeling, it is a mindset, a way of seeing the world. In every moment, she finds something to be grateful for, whether it's the lessons learned from adversity or the simple beauty of a quiet morning. She has learned that contentment does not come from more, but from appreciating what is already before her. In Stoicism, we are reminded that we do not control the events that happen to us, but we do control how we respond. The rarest woman chooses gratitude, understanding that life, in all its forms, is a gift. 8. Wisdom in silence, the power of listening. Finally, the rarest woman understands the power of silence. In a world that often values noise, she knows that wisdom often comes in stillness. She listens deeply and attentively, not just to others, but to herself. In the quiet, she finds clarity. In the pause between words, she finds the space to reflect and choose her actions with discernment. Silence is not emptiness to her. It is the foundation of true wisdom. Her silence is a source of strength, as it allows her to center herself in the moment and approach life with calm presence. She listens more than she speaks, for she understands that wisdom often comes not from talking, but from deeply hearing. The rarest woman in the world is not someone who conforms to the world's demands, but someone who embodies these 8 Stoic virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, temperance, self-control, resilience, gratitude, and silence. In a world overwhelmed by distraction, she remains steadfast in her commitment to living with integrity and purpose. She is the embodiment of what it means to live a life well lived, not a life of comfort or convenience, but one of discipline, strength, and peace. Though such women are rare, the virtues they embody are not beyond reach. They are available to all of us, if we are willing to take the time to cultivate them. The rarest woman is not a fleeting ideal. She is a reminder that we too can live with virtue, purpose, and peace. And in the end, that is what makes her the rarest woman in the world. Not because she is flawless, but because she is grounded in a wisdom and strength that are timeless.